I'm going to explain a resonating shield and give a few tips for it, and we're going to do also an experiment related to attack speed, so bear with me a little. But a resonating shield, it breaks armor, deals physical damage based on the armor of your shield, and it's in a radius around your character. So if I hold the resonating shield, it hits repeatedly the shield, and each wave deals damage to all enemies around and reduces their armor. For the damage part, you can go look here. You're going to see I have 32 to 44 damage with my shield here, and if I move to a shield with much less armor, it's going to move from 32 to 44 to 18 to 25, so it's a big difference in damage. So you're going to want to have a shield with high armor. So now for the experiment, I have my clock here and I'm going to hit the shield 10 times, and I'll note the time that it takes and the mana that it takes. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It took my mana to about 128, so difference 172 and 128 is 44 mana. I'm noting this on a piece of paper, and it took about 8 seconds or 7.5 seconds. So I'm noting this 7.5 seconds. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but instead of just holding the button, I'm going to hold and release and hold and release, and you're going to see the pattern and the difference in speed and mana. So 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my mana went down to 160. It took only 12 mana instead of 44 mana, and I have my clock here. It took 6 seconds instead of 7.5 seconds. So I guess my point is that instead of just holding the button and moving to the enemies like this, the more efficient way, so if you want to save mana and hit faster, is to just go like this. You're going to hold the button, and as soon as you hit your shield with the skill, you release the shield and you repeat like this. It can go very fast, huh? Like this. And for resonating shield, I think you're going to want a magma barrier in the spirit gems, because it both works with the normal race shield and resonating shield. So when you're holding the button and doing the resonating, you can just release from time to time, and like this, you're going to put the fire on your shield, and when enemies will hit your shield when it's on fire, they take an AoE of damage that does pretty decent damage, and you're going to receive an endurance charge that you can use with your war cries. I'm just going to show again some enemy here. So you're holding the shield, and then you release, and you do the fire again, like this. So just like this. You can see I have 3 charges now. And now for the support gems. Here, magnified effect. I had a try. It says 40% more area of effect, but in practice, if you try, like if you look here, resonating shield, it says 2.3 meters, which is the same thing as in the description here. But if I equip the plus 40% area of effect, you can see that it moves from 2.3 to 2.7. So in practice here, it's like plus not even 20%, something like plus 15%. So maybe something is wrong with the effect of magnified effect on this gem. I'm not quite sure. We're going to look at the other ones. So here, Wind Wave I don't think is good, but Rage is pretty good. So you're going to do resonating shield on the enemies, and when you hit the enemies, you're going to get Rage, which will increase the damage that you do with your melee attacks. So that's pretty good. You resonating shield like this, and then you're hitting and resonating shield and hitting, and each hit that you do is more efficient because you have more Rage. So that can be pretty good. If we look further down, I think a good combo here, you have Armor Explosion that does an explosion when you fully break the enemy's armor, that you can combine with Demolisher here, that makes it that so that your resonating shield breaks more armor. So it's a nice little combo here, and the Armor Explosion, usually if you have like a group of white enemies, you're going to break the armor of many of the white enemies at the same time or around the same time. So each one of them will trigger the explosion, and they will probably like all die all together. So that can be a pretty good combo. That's it. Thanks for watching.